Well, back in October of 2024, a lady had a Class A Bigfoot sighting down in southeast Texas. And I'm going down there to check it out. I know it's been a few months since the lady had her sighting, but I think it's kind of legit, and I'm going to go down there and see if there's something that they might have missed and see if it's plausible for a Bigfoot to live in that area. And if you want to get the complete story of the latest Class A encounter down in southeast Texas, you gotta watch the video all the way through to the end, and I'll tell you all about it coming up. And if you're new to my channel, thanks for stopping by. And after you watch the video, if you like it, I'd appreciate it very much if you would hit that subscribe button. And to all the people that have subscribed to my channel in the past, thank you for your support. Even the ones from down in Australia, Mark and Paul Dodman, Mr. Lee 3PO from Places Unknown, Sharon von Dorsiebler from Belgium. Sharon, I know I messed up your last name, but you know what I'm talking about. Thank you for subscribing. You've just came into a no BS search for Bigfoot. I won't be taking pictures of dark spots in the bushes or taking pictures of burnt tree stumps at 300 yards away with a flip phone. I won't be getting my little red pen out and diagramming something in a dark spot in the bush and try to tell you it's a Bigfoot. I'll tell you every noise that's in the wood is a Bigfoot. I do believe in Bigfoot. I do believe that he's out there somewhere, and I'm going to try to find him. And just for my satisfaction, I'm not trying to prove anything to anybody, but I would like to see some. And if you look right back over my shoulder here, I don't know if he's still there. There's about 5 deer right back over there. So watch the video all the way through, and at the end, if you like it, give me a thumbs up. And if you would, go ahead and subscribe. And also, tell me where you're watching from in the comment section down below. Now let's slap some bacon on a biscuit, jump in the back of the truck, and let's head on down southeast Texas and check out this Bigfoot encounter. Well, here's the track that Miss Becky said she had the sighting on. I'm going to walk down about 100 yards. And we'll see what it looks like down here. As you can see right over here, it's kind of swampy. Looks like there's plenty of water over here. And I'm surprised how busy that road is right there. Here in a little bit, I'm going to be talking with Miss Becky, the lady that had the encounter. Face to face on camera. Now this was back in October of 2024. So this is March 25th of 2025. And I know I'm not going to find any tracks on this railroad rock, but it's pretty wet out here. They said it was going from north, which that way's north, to south through them woods. Now, there ain't but maybe 300 yards of woods right there till the highway, but on the other side of the highway there's like thousands of acres over there. Well, she said it was going from north to south, so I guess it's going over to them woods over there. Well, this probably a little bit more than 100 yards. As you can see here, there's water everywhere. And over here, it's kind of muddy too, so we'll walk on down a little bit further. And I mean, Bigfoot could walk through that kind of stuff, but I couldn't. I don't want to. Except there's any kind of, maybe a trail going through here that they might use. That's a pretty good distance back there from out here. But we'll find out for certain here in a little bit when I talk to Miss Becky. She's going to meet me down here and she's going to tell me what she saw and show me exactly where she saw it at. Now see right down through there, looks like something's been coming up right down through there. Coming right across here. Yeah, look down through there. It looks like something going right down through there. She also said that this old sucker walked over the railroad tracks with one step. Now, if you can see that, these tracks are about 63 inches wide there. So that's a pretty big step. It takes me 2 steps to get over that. It's about 2 o'clock right now. I'm supposed to meet Miss Becky here at 4:30 after she gets off work. "63" step, go across them tracks. Wow. And I'm going to do a reenactment of what she saw the best I can after she gets here. But we are in Rye, Texas, R-Y-E, Texas, north of Houston, east of Huntsville, about an hour. And this place looks really squatchy back in through here. We'll go over and look around in the woods for a little bit. See what I can see. I like walking down railroad tracks. Been doing it since I was a kid. Well, let's go have a look around. That was the wife calling. Wants to know if I found anything interesting yet. She has some kind of soreness in her feet right up there by where her toes are. And she's just getting over it. And she doesn't want to push it anymore before she goes back to school. And I've got a question for everybody watching. My wife and I wanted to plan a out-of-state Bigfoot trip. Where do you think me and the wife should go? Leave me a comment in the comment section down below the video. And while you're at it, if you like the video, give me a thumbs up. That helps beat the algorithm and whatever the hell an algorithm is, and gets my video out to more people. Okay, we're gonna go on the north side. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, the wife found this. Now, I don't know if it's a track, but it looks like the hill. Right here is the hill. And this steps across the water. Then you got that right there. Going up there. And over here, over that little hill right there, over here, back behind that is a swamp. So now you can see that's just about 12 inches long or so right there. So there's that. All right, I'm across the back over where you see all the thick trees up back over there. Right back over in there is where the railroad track is. This is across the road. You're going to be hearing a lot of traffic because I think it is quitting time for a lot of people. And I just walked back here to see if I could see any tracks. I see deer tracks and hog tracks, but no Bigfoot tracks. Now see that? If that Bigfoot came from over there and walked across, he'd probably be headed back there to that in the woods back over there. There's thousands of acres. This is part of the big thicket. If you don't know what the big thicket is, you can look it up on Google Maps. Big thicket in East Texas, and you'll see how many acres this the big thicket covers. Prime habitat for a Bigfoot. So it's almost time to go talk to Miss Becky, the lady that had the Bigfoot encounter. So we're going to drive on back over there. I'll catch up with y'all in a minute.
I'm Cyrus Anglin. My son Silas, my wife Becky. Becky and I got married in the Lufkin area and we ended up moving back to my home.
He drugged me out here.
Oh, so this is your home place?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you ever hear anything when you were young? Any suspicions?
I have never heard anything personally. My mom has.
Yep. Which is BB?
BB. One time in particular, middle of the night, dogs barking through the neighborhood.
3 or 4 in the morning.
Yeah, 3 or 4 in the morning. Dogs barking through the neighborhood, like kind of normal to some extent. And she heard this howl, and it just went silent. And she says she has never heard that howl before. She grew up out here.
She knows the sound.
She knows these woods.
She know the difference between coyotes and
Yes.
And she's heard big cats and seen big cats out here in the past, you know, back in the 70s, I imagine, when that would have been. And she said it was not a big cat, it was not coyotes. You know, we hear them all the time.
Yeah.
It was just a real eerie feeling that she got.
everybody gets theirs.
How long ago was that when you heard that?
There's his mom.
Oh, your mom?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it wasn't that long ago. That would have been 4 years ago, maybe now.
Was it before we got him or after? It was after.
It was after.
It was after. He was little. I had a guy, he came from Corpus Christi, and he came down a month or so later. He found a track.
Oh yeah, I want to see that.
I have pictures. Yeah.
I think you told me about it. And I just never looked.
Put it up to the camera. You find it at.
It was out here somewhere. I didn't catch it until months later.
Yeah, I was
'Cause it-
telling him that.
Went into my
So he had
Oh, that's
messaged
the
in
guy you
her.
was talking about. Was he
and-
from the BFRO?
No, he was just another curious hunter.
Did he read your report on BFRO?
Yes.
Yeah, you were
A lot of people.
Well, see, a lot of people's done this.
It's a whole community.
I mean, a lot of people have made videos.
Mhm.
Of y'all.
Oh, no. No, y'all are the first to come out in video.
Yeah.
Just question them.
You're right, yes. This guy had messaging her, sent a message to her through Facebook Messenger, and she didn't see it till after he came.
Okay.
So, and they talked some through there, and we can send this picture to you.
Yeah, let's see. We'll see if we can You can kind of see the heel,
Oh yeah.
and then
I see it.
somewhat of some toes. It's kind of hard to make it out. So, yeah, that was a little bit after. I don't know how long after I
What's
saw
the date
it.
on it?
Let's see. March 5th?
This was March. This is a pretty good while after that.
Yeah, because it was in October when I
He's
saw
just
it.
now seeing it.
Yeah.
Well, it was a while after.
Yeah, I don't remember what it
Yeah,
says even, but
so I don't know when he came.
we can go back and look at the dates.
Yeah,
But yeah, we can send you that photo if you want it.
Yeah, send me the photo.
yeah. I don't know if I want another one.
Sure you do.
Because, I mean, it would be cool, but I got so much, you're on drugs, or you're crazy, or you're a drunk.
The thing I tell people, if you're going to go out looking for a Bigfoot, you better have thick skin.
Yes, yes, big time.
Because,
That one, it didn't scare me because I was in my vehicle.
uh,
So I'm like, I can take off if I have to.
people ask
In
me,
the
what would you
distance.
do?
Yeah. And she still didn't move.
People ask me, what would you do if you seen a Bigfoot? And I tell them, I don't know.
Right?
I might scream like a girl and run.
When that one hollered at me, I just froze.
See, that's
Like-
what, before you saw the creature, you had one to holler at you. Those are the kind of things that make me believe. Hearing calls and wood knocks and
Yep.
finding the footprints. I started
Yeah.
believing before,
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen one yet, before I would see one.
We're going to walk down here and Miss Becky's going to show us about where to stop and how tall she thinks the Bigfoot was. Okay, we're going.
So did it look taller than,
Yeah, he was taller.
raise your hand up. Tell him to raise his hand up. Keep going. Keep going.
There we go.
Hold your hand all the way up. There you go.
Yep. Yeah.
That's about 9 foot, between 8 and 9 foot right there.
Okay.
Good deal.
Been right on my 9 foot.
Yeah. Where are they going? Oh, they're just going looking around.
Hey, see if he'll turn sideways.
Joe,
What was that?
turn sideways like you're walking into the woods. Turn sideways.
Bigger. Yeah.
It's way bigger than you.
Like maybe 2.
That's cool.
Maybe 2 of him?
Yeah. I mean, he was.
She said maybe 2 of you.
He looked real skinny sideways.
And for it to be that far, just by the evidence.
Sure. Yeah.
And that's why I
then-
believed in them, because there's been so many that are not fake.
Right. There's a lot of people that believe in it, have evidence,
Yeah.
more than the fakers.
I see.
believe there's more honest people
Even
than our
if
fakers.
99.5% of people are hoaxing them, if that 1%
There's
is telling the
that 1%.
truth,
Sure.
Yeah.
gotta
Yep.
be gotta be real.
Yeah.
There's something.
And then
But the reason I said my no BS because there is just tons and tons
There
of
is.
people
There is.
It goes back to
faking.
history,
they're looking
because
for
I
money and attention.
attention. Exactly.
You know.
I'm
and-
not
Someone
an
poke fun at
attention
us,
seeker.
people really
Like,
do.
this is big for
He
me.
is, but I'm not.
I'm
He
not.
loves attention,
Well,
but
My
it's not
sister-
dishonest.
yeah,
Yes.
for the right reason, that's fine. You know,
Fine.
you're not.
Like you've seen one. That's fact.
Yeah.
Yes, I know what I saw 100%.
And it
That
was-
was a Bigfoot.
And it's
You sure it
supposed-
wasn't him walking across the railroad track? Was that you being Bigfoot?
I got so many people, oh, that was just Fred or whoever. He was drunk slumbering. Fred ain't gonna be able to do one step across that
Right.
track.
and not 200 yards away, and you'd be able to see Fred.
Yeah.
Because there's people walking along here, and you can tell
the
it's
road.
people.
Yeah.
All the time. They're way smaller. They're like,
Yeah.
you know, little.
That's why I want to go down there and get a size
Good
comparison.
perspective.
Yeah.
From
Like
that far
your
away,
hand,
it's hard to tell.
It might have been like here-ish, you know?
it's hard to tell from that far away how
Sure.
tall something. That's why I went
Yeah.
down and did this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe how thick it was. I
But
couldn't
when
get-
you turned sideways, he was big. Yeah,
You take
he
'em where you can get 'em.
He was wide.
Anything else on that?
No, but she's actually said some of the things, covered the questions without me asking them.
Good. That's good.
Cool.
What does your mom think about all this?
She was a little shocked at first.
Does she live close by?
She's in Conroe.
Oh,
She's a ways away.
well, you know, around that area, there's Bigfoots down there too, around Sam Houston National Park. And
Yeah. She's in the city.
was she scared for you?
Not really. Well, at first she was, because I never said. I was just screaming, "Oh my god! Oh my god! What is that? Like, what? Oh my god!" So she's like, "What happened? Did you run over? Did you?
Did you
What's the
run
matter?"
over?
And I'm just like, "Oh,
All right, I couldn't get to this side of the woods from the railroad track, so I came up. Railroad track's just right back up over there. So I came back down this way. I found this trail. I found this trail, and they're working on the train tracks over there that I was just on. So I thought I would come down here, take a look around, see if I can't find any tracks where the Bigfoot crossed and came across here. There is a road right up in there, but on the other side of that road, there's thousands and thousands of acres of nothing but piney woods and stuff. Now, I'm going over there in a minute, but the railroad track's just right over there. So I thought I'd come over here and look around and see if I can't find some tracks. And if you know anything about Bigfoot and you go out to the piney woods and you see all this like that, you're not going to find a whole lot of tracks in these pine needles. I'm going to go down here a little ways and loop around, see if I can't get closer to the tracks over there, the railroad tracks. But I just thought I'd come out here and take a look around. I wonder what that was. Maybe an old deer stand or something. I hear some water. Go over there and see if there's any tracks or modern moccasins. Yeah, see, there's a little trail that comes right down through there. Heads right back up towards the tracks. Railroad tracks. There's an imprint of something. It was like I don't know. It's like a heel print, but it's so old, can't make out anything. And there are timber rattlers out here, water moccasins, cottonmouth, whatever you want to call it, and copperheads. And it's 85 degrees, and I'll just bet you that they will be out here somewhere catching all this sun. So I hope I'm careful enough not to step on one. I do have my gaiters on, but I got the wrong shoes on. Forgot to bring my boots. Well, this way. Here's I bet this is a four-wheel truck coming down through here. Yeah, it looks swampy down here. Man, haven't been out so long, I'm out of shape. Sitting at home drinking Dr. Peppers and eating Little Debbie's. And Dr. Peppers and Little Debbie's make you out of shape. You always look around your water sources because everything's got to come up and drink. Frogs and some minnows. I'll tell you what, it's a Tuesday, about 2 o'clock, and I don't think anybody's working. This doggone many people out, it's unreal. Granted that out here in Rye, Texas, there's not too many places to eat. There's a Dollar General, a convenience store / truck stop that actually has some pretty good tamales in there. That's what we had for lunch, tamales, pork tamales. So we're gonna check this water over here. Looks like there's an old road goes through here. When you get close to these water spots like this, I always look for tracks. I'm gonna go this way. The road less snaky. See if I can't get back over closer to a railroad track. I think I was hitting the walls away from it. Oh boy. I'll tell you what, it's great to be back out here doing this again. And I want to thank everybody that kept me in their prayers and they want me to come back. Old BF Bud and the lovely wife Angie, thanks for hanging in there. Man, oh man. Sorry about that. That just looked real snaky. I can see the railroad track over there. I don't know if you can see that. But that thing could rip the hide right off of you. Let me get up here. Now, this goes back up the tracks. It looks like something's been through here. Spider webs. Now this is interesting. Oh, God. I see something could come right down through there, cross right there, go right through here. I'm gonna see if I can't get across the road over there and go to where all the thick woods were. Because there's like, I don't know, a couple thousand acres over, I guess. Nothing but woods. See if I can't get down in there. I was just coming through here to see If I can see, there's another. I don't know if you can see it. Right through here. And that goes out to the road. I'm gonna go back to the truck and go across the road. See if I can't get back over in them woods over there. Across the road. Because I think that's where this Bigfoot was going. Because this little stretch of wood here is probably about 300 yards wide. I need to go up on the north side of the tracks and go back in there and check it out too. See where he was coming from. I'm sorry if y'all keep getting into the sun. It's just hard to stay out of it facing this way. I'm sorry for the heavy breathing too. I'd say it's been a few months since I've been out here doing this. I've been sick and hadn't been out doing much. Later on, have to get fat and out of shape. As usual, if y'all see me. Hey everybody, I just want to take a little short break in the action to give a special shout out to 3 special kids. Kenny Collard's grandkids. Their names are Evelyn, aka Goo Goo, Graylin, aka Rinky, and Brylan, aka Pudgy. I thank you, Kenny, for getting these kids at a young age believing in Bigfoot. And maybe one of these days I can get all 3 of them, make that 4, you too, in a video. Let's go squatching. Out here, I can't keep my eyes open everywhere. So please, if you see something, let me know. Give me a timestamp on it so I can go back and check it out. Woo! It's warm out here too. Well, I gotta say, this 300 yards of woods here is pretty thick. I guess a Bigfoot could hide in here if he had to. There's a water source.
dusty trail, from the backwoods of Texas to the mountains where I sail. With my boots on tight and my heart full of dreams, I'm searching for the legend, or so it seems. Through the pines and the valleys where the wild winds blow, I'm a Squatchin cowboy, it's my calling, don't you know? Oh, I'm a searching for Bigfoot, in the shadows he might roam. From the bayous to the Rockies, I'm far away from home. With the stars shining bright, I'll wander through the night. I'm that Squatchin cowboy, chasing myths that feel so right. In the swamps of Louisiana, down by the bayou, I've heard the whispers of the critters, and they've spread the word too. From the hills of Kentucky to the Oregon coast, I'm tracking down the stories. It's the Sasquatch I love most. With my trusty old camera, I'm hunting for a sign. All those legends and tales, they keep me feeling fine. Oh, I'm a searching for Bigfoot, in the shadows he might roam. From the bayous to the Rockies, I'm far away from home. But with the stars shining bright, I'll wander through the night. I'm that Squatchin